Alright, time flies way too fast. Like, I'll be on YouTube Shorts, and I'll see this video about how this event was like this many years ago, and I'll be like no, bro, that just happened yesterday. Or like, or like they'll say like, you know that 2017 was like 7 years ago, and I'm like no, that was I remember 2017, and when you really think about it, you don't. Well, I don't remember 2017 though, cause just time flies so fast. I remember when it was 2017. I don't even remember what I was doing. I think I was like in fourth or fifth grade, and like life was just so like different back then, you know? Everything was so different, and it's so trippy. Like when I first started this channel and shit, like my perspective on the world is so much different than my perspective on the world now. It's unbelievable. I'm completely and utterly shocked by all the wisdom and revelations I've been able to collect throughout my years. And like nostalgia is such a beautiful feeling, but it's also such a sad one. They'll show these things from like your childhood and shit and be like, remember this? And I'll be like crying in my room because like, yeah, bro, yeah, I do. And see, the thing about nostalgia is nostalgia isn't missing something, it's missing the feeling you had when you experienced something. Like Angry Birds, for example. See, Angry Birds was the first game I ever played. I remember I was in my grandma's cottage, and there was this girl, and she brought her iPad, and she showed me Angry Birds for the first time, and it was the most revolutionary, wild ass thing I've ever seen. And so I went on my dad's tablet when I went home, and I downloaded every single Angry Bird game, and I played every single last one of them, and I loved it. I made so many stories about it with my friends when I was a kid, and now, bro, now I'm playing the classic Angry Birds, and it's just not hitting the same. It doesn't feel good. It just feels sad. Like, growing up is just so depressing. You know, I don't really have depression because my life's pretty good, but like some people have depression. You know who you are. If you really want moments to last, you gotta take initiative. You gotta be the one to make those moments last, because sometimes the perfect opportunity is just not gonna come on your doorstep. It's not gonna come. So immature. It's not gonna be on your doorstep. You gotta create those moments yourself. That's the life lesson I learned. Like there's this one girl in my English class, and like she was staring at me at one point, and she winked at me. No one's gonna believe that story, but she winked at me, right? And see, the point is, like, I can't talk to this person but what I gotta do is I gotta create that moment. I can't be waiting for that perfect moment, right? Like, sometimes you just, if you don't want something to end, you gotta intervene. You gotta step it up. You gotta save it yourself. Like my one friend, Daylot, right? Like, we used to do so much shit together, and now, bro, he doesn't even play games anymore. He just works on his music and shit, and like, good for him. I'm proud, but like at the same time, I'm also sad, bro. Like, that shit hurts. That shit hurts. Like, I was talking to him the other day. I was like, yo, one of our friends started a Minecraft server. You know, you can join. And he was like, bro, I don't play Minecraft anymore. And then he said all this shit in his life that sucks, and like, bro, that's not the same Daylot I was with before. Like, he's gone now, and my life has zero purpose, and like, it hurts harder than a 7-inch dildo up my ass. And then there's Witty Quippo, and he does this dumbass thing where he leaves Discord for like a month to work on his mental health, because apparently social media is ruining him, even though it really isn't. He's just, we're not doing anything to hurt him, and he always comes back 2 days later with the excuse that he's bored, which I find funny. But like, this time, I don't actually think he's coming back. Like he deleted his Discord and everything, and he removed all his friends' contacts, and he sent these like snaps where he was just like I'm leaving, bro, and he was basically calling himself a loser and shit, and he's gone now, and that shit hits hard. The realization that bro's gone, it hurts. That shit deserves its own emo playlist. It really does. All right, hold on. I'm gonna make this water bucket clutch real quick. Watch this. No, just watch. I'm making this. Don't worry about it. I made it. I'm insane. I hate you all. Fuck you. Like last Halloween, bro. I didn't even go trick or treating. I just sat and played Valorant, my Valorant girlfriend, the entire time. And then it didn't feel as hard. Like my sister, she went trick or treating with my mom, and I mean, I had fun. I took some of the chocolate bars, but like I remember when I used to dress up in these inflatable costumes, and now I just don't. And growing up is just so painful. In conclusion, life will throw curveballs at you, and you can't expect everything to be sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes the things you love, the things you cherish are just gonna disappear right there, whether it be your friend who doesn't want to play games anymore, your friend who decides he wants to quit for his mental health even though his mental health is fine, he's just being a little bitch. Like, he was my Valorant duo, and like my other Valorant duo's arm is broken. The fuck am I supposed to do? I got a solo queue now. Okay, sorry. The things you love will disappear just as easily as they came into your life, and you gotta cherish every little thing. And if something bad happens, you just gotta put your big boy pants on, and you gotta suck it up, and you gotta deal with it, because that's life, kids. So one more message before I leave. Don't masturbate. That shit's gay. You're literally touching your own dick. Just think about that. That's kind of weird. Alright. Love you all. Just kidding. I don't like you all. I hate you. You guys should like kill your